napakatindi po ng motion ni Congressman Tere Redon. Kasi kahit yung asawa ni Sara Duterte, yung law firm nun, damay din mga kababayan sa ipinapasubpina. Ano po, so ito, i-play po natin.
Turn again to the matter of SALN and
Yan.
unexplained wealth. I understand that Congressman Chu had already moved for the subpoena of the SALNs of the Vice President, and I will also be moving for the following documents and for the committee to issue subpoena duces tecum and ad testificandum on the following. A representative from the Bureau of Internal Revenue
Nako!
to bring the following: tax compliance and reported income of Vice President Sara Duterte,
Hindi lang SALN mga kababayan, pati po yung tax ni Vice President Sara Duterte. Kung nagbabayad ba siya ng tax, ganun.
her spouse,
din.
Attorney Manasseh Carpio,
Nako!
and various business entities in which they hold interest. Original or certified true copies of the annual income tax returns
Nako!
and other relevant documents pertinent thereto, such as VAT payments of Vice President Sara Duterte, her spouse Manasseh Carpio, for the years 2007 to 2025, and the following entities for the periods specified: Metro City Chow Foods Corp., formerly City Hall King Chow Foods Corp., for the years 2007 onwards; Gen Corp Industries Inc., formerly Times Square B Foods Corp., and Great Jolly Times Food, for the years 2021 onwards; Carpio Lawyers, formerly Carpio Duterte, for the years 2007 onwards; 888 Bistro, for the years 2021 onwards; Kale 88 Foods Corp., for the years 2021 onwards; Madaya Fisheries Corp., for the years 2021 onwards; Mati City Ice Plant and Cold Storage Inc., for the years 2023 onwards; Amianan Shores Inc., for the years 2023 onwards; Geometry Security and Investigation Agency Inc., for the years 2023 onwards;
Nako!
and Cable Tow 88 Shipping and Marine Services Inc., for the years 2024 onwards. So moved, Madam Chair.
There's
Halos lahat ng negosyo mga kababayan ni Ma'am Scarpio. Diba, ipinapasabpina kung talaga nakakabayad ba ng tax. Kasi yun yung gustong tingnan dyan mga kababayan. Diba, pati yun nadamay. Dahil po dito sa ginawa ni Sara Duterte. Anyway, tuloy pa natin.
a motion for the issuance of subpoena ad testificandum to the BIR representative and for subpoena duces tecum to the aforementioned documents by the Honorable Ridon.
Naku po.
Do I hear a second? Any second to the motion of the Honorable Ridon?
Second.
The same has been seconded by the Honorable Dolima. Is there any objection? The Honorable Rodriguez is registering his objection. If you have no other manifestation, we shall proceed to vote. Those who are in favor of the motion, please raise your right hand.
Naku po. Pati si Ma'am Scarpio nadamay. Di ba mga kababayan? Pati si Ma'am Scarpio, dali. Damay.
You may put down your hands. Those who are not in favor of the motion, kindly raise your right hand.
Si Rufus na naman.
Thank you, Honorable Rodriguez. Those who Thank you. Thank you, Honorable Keith. Those who abstain, please raise your right hand. That concludes our voting. We shall announce the result of voting on this motion.
Diba? Diba mga kababayan?
With 34 votes in the affirmative, 2 in the negative, and 0 abstention. The motion is granted. The chair directs the committee secretariat to issue the necessary subpoena ad testificandum to the BIR representative and subpoena duces tecum with respect to the ITR of VP Sara Duterte, her
Oo.
spouse Manasseh Carpio, for the year 2007 to 2025, including the entities for the same period as mentioned by the Honorable Ridon.
Oo.
So ruled.
Pak,
Honorable Ridon.
Madam Chair, I have one more motion relating again to SALN and unexplained wealth. I move that a subpoena duces tecum and ad testificandum be issued to the following: a representative from the Securities and Exchange Commission,
nako.
and to bring certified true copies of the general information sheet and audited financial statements of the following entities: Metro City Chow Foods Corp., formerly City Hall King Chow Foods Corp., for the years 2007 onwards; GenCorp Industries Inc., formerly Times Square B Foods Corp. And Great Jolly Times Food, for the years 2021 onwards; Carpio Lawyers, formerly Carpio Duterte, for the years 2007 onwards;
Oh,
888 Bistro, for the years 2021 onwards; Kale 88 Foods Corp., for the years 2021 onwards; Madayo Fisheries Corp., for the years 2021 onwards; Mati City Ice Plant and Cold Storage Inc., for the years 2023 onwards; Amian Shores Inc., for the years 2023 onwards; Geometry Security and Investigation Agency Inc.,
nako.
for the years 2023 onwards; and Cable Tow 88 Shipping and Marine Services Inc., for the years 2024 onwards. So moved, Madam Chair.
There is a motion for issuance of subpoena ad testificandum to the representative of Securities and Exchange Commission, as well as of subpoena duces tecum with respect to the general information sheet and annual financial statements of the business establishments mentioned already by the Honorable Ridon. Do I hear?
Pero yun yung nakakagulat yung mga ipinapasabina ni Congressman Terry Redon. Kasi alam niya lahat mga kababayan yung negosyo ni Mans Carpio tsaka po ni Sara Duterte. Di po ba? Pero yun yung talagang walang lusot dito. Lalo na kung hindi nila nababayaran ng tama yung tax nila.
A second. The same has been seconded. Is there any objection?
Madam Chair, objection.
Yan.
And my
You are recognized, Honorable
grounds for
Rodriguez.
objection. May I know first why these companies registered with the SEC will be subpoenas in its record? Is there a nexus between this to the allegations in the complaint, third and fourth complaint? Do we know the relevance of these corporations to the present impeachment case against the Vice President?
The proponent first, Honorable Ridon, followed by the Honorable Keith Flores.
Mahalaga po yung pagpapaliwanag mula sa sa mga kinita po ng mag-asawang Duterte Carpio
Tama.
from their own personal income, which will be reflected from the annual income tax returns. Pangalawa, mula din po doon sa mga corporate documents kung saan po sila kasali. Sapagkat doon po natin makikita kung yung po mga other lawful income para maipakita na ang lahat po ng kanyang kinita over the course of 17 years from 2007 ay mga lehitimo pong kita mula sa sahod at mula po sa kinita mula sa propesyon at mula po sa mga negosyo. So,
Tama. Kasi mga kababayan, ito kapag ka pinagsama-sama yung kita ng negosyo and then ng sahod ni Vice President Sara Duterte at sa propesyon nito pong mag-asawa na Duterte at Mans Carpio, kapag ka pinagsama-sama po yan at hindi tumutugma dun po sa SALN ni Sara Duterte, alam nyo na. Alam nyo na mga kababayan, kung mas malaki yung halimbawa, ang kinita ng negosyo nila, lahat-lahat, pamula nung nag-umpisa sila, nasa 38 million halimbawa mga kababayan. Tapos ang nasa sa SAL ni Sara Duterte ay nasa 88 million pesos. Alam nyo na may hocus pocus. Anyway, ituloy pa natin.
Meron pong clear relevancy. Ito pong mga SEC documents po na ito dahil dito natin makikita kung kumita ba o hindi ito pong mga kumpanya na ito sapagkat kung kumita po ito, maipapaliwanag ng atin pong pangalawang Pangulo at ng kanya pong mister na talaga pong kumita ng tama over the course of 17 years from other lawful income katulad ng propesyon at iba pang mga negosyo ang kanila pong pagsasama. So dito po maipapakita ng atin pong pangalawang Pangulo na hindi po unexplained wealth. Ito po nga kanyang pagkakaroon ng 88 million na net worth in 2024 kumpara po sa kanya po nga kinita na cumulatively sahod from 2007 to 2024 na more or less mga 30 million to 40 million pesos lamang po, Madam Chair.